Hi, this is JShmoo.
And this is DShmoo. And together we're Shmoos Play.
We're Shmoos Play. What are we Shmoos playing to Shmoo's Day?
Today we are finishing our playthrough of the official release of the Roottrees Are Dead.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we played for about 4 hours. We got most of the way through the main story.
We got how many exactly?
Well, let's check it out. The Roottrees are loading.
I like that. It's really cute.
So yeah, we admittedly have played the game before. I haven't played it since an early beta, so there's a lot of stuff I really just didn't remember. We are getting all of the evidence before we put anything in, even if we have inklings that we remember where things were. And I think like the twist of the story it hits a little different in the current version than the one I played. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's
go. So we had, out of 49 fates, we had 41. So we're pretty deep into the game.
And now here is the one thing about this game. Where were we?
Exactly. It was kind of fun because you get to. It's kind of not the worst thing to not know where you are because you can kind of just think fresh and you give a fresh look. So while DShmoo was looking at this, I will just say if you want to help us out, you can like and subscribe to our channels on Twitch and YouTube. You can like the video and share it.
You can't subscribe to us on YouTube because we're not affiliates or partners, but please follow us.
You can subscribe.
On Twitch.
On Twitch, you can follow.
Yeah.
You can follow on Twitch. You can subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you want to help the developers, you can wishlist the game, and then you can buy the game, and then you can review the game. And I suggest you do because it's an awesome game. So, yeah. And this is our second stream of this, so go back and watch the first one, and like obviously all spoilers. So, okay, so we
were in the middle of Lauren Roottrees' books, and they were kind of filling in all the blanks.
And we've got a lot, those give you like a ton of information.
Right.
So do we want to? So here's a thing. We can start with. There's a couple ways to think about this. So looking at the right side, we can look at there's number, yeah, exactly. So 1964 has a ton of intuition on it, or we could try to knock out all those ones. I guess DShmoo, who has the mouse, would like to go here.
You know what? I think I'd like to get started on the DLC today in this stream.
Whoa, okay.
I know, right?
That's ambitious. Okay, I think we can do it though. Okay, so here we go. Clark's getting married, so his is going to be his first
His wife is Danielle.
Danielle.
Okay, hold on. We're putting that right on the board because I'm not going to remember that from 1 minute to the next. Okay, start typing Danielle. Oh, there's only one Danielle on the list.
That's easy.
And there we go.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay.
That's just how easy it is. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16.
We have that. I checked it.
Okay. Clark, like the rest of his generations of free spirits, musicians and artists and dancers. See, this is the other clue for November.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody else who's a dancer, and the last one you have is November, and you read this, you should realize, so there's a reason she said that.
Yeah, so that's actually how we got in our first playthrough. That was how we guessed. We were like, well, there's no one else who's a dancer, so I guess this one's a dancer. The only one who's in discipline is Carl, which is good. I guess it's good he ended up as president.
Right. That's because Pop forced Clancy.
So his father's probably Clancy?
I think.
Do we have that already?
Possibly. Carl's father is Clancy.
Oh, nice. We got something. And don't we know... Wait, hold on.
So it's going to be Clancy Jr.
I didn't realize there was a Clancy Jr. Okay.
Because his pop is Clancy Edward.
Cool. Okay.
We don't have a picture yet. We know he's a professor.
Okay.
We remember that from...
one of the girls was like, my grandpa's a professor. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So we just need his photo.
Okay, so back here. Our generation was never so bad. Brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge.
Okay, so professor.
The most rebellious thing we ever did is to bring home someone who'd be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania.
Okay, so someone... November looks like she's biracial, so November's mom is probably black. I don't know how that's going to help us, but...
I don't think it does, because we just have names.
Yeah.
Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. So Edward is another brother.
Okay, but what does that mean when he says Wait, go back. Pop seems to have gotten over it. So that means Edward's the one.
Edward is married interracially.
So Edward is November's
father.
We had that, and we didn't have it. Nice. Okay.
Right, and we also know what he does. He's taking over the Pop's department. He's a lawyer.
Pop's a lawyer. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Proud of that. Nice progress. Thank you, Miss Lauren.
Yeah. So there's a reason that people procrastinate opening up Lauren's book. It just really busts open up a whole bunch of information.
Okay. So
Jacob is the other sibling?
No, her husband is Jacob.
Oh, her husband. Okay, sorry.
Clark and I are carrying on his name, so Clark is, that's why he's a Rafferty, right? Or whatever he is.
I'm sorry, which? Clark.
Yeah, we already have that. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president. We have that.
Gwen is doing a good job raising her twins. This threw us off the first time we played.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
very wrong people as twins.
Yes.
Gwen committed for divorce. So we know that. Another family didn't have. So this still has a 10 on it. Let's see if we can close some loops. Maybe we can find some photos of these people.
I think some of these things we need
to
search.
Want to look up Swashbuckle My Heart?
I mean, I don't think it's going to be anything, but let's absolutely search for it. Let's.
I want to search for it at the library.
Oh. And
so I
what was her
try
name?
It. Lauren Roottrees or Lauren Rafferty.
It's Rafferty for the other books.
I think I read in the Discord that if you type it the opposite way, it just fixes it for you.
Oh, that's interesting. X marks the spot.
Because
that's a very common error, I'm sure.
Yeah, that drove me. When I was playing, that drove me crazy. I did it every time. I always wanted the title to come first. Could the author have published under another name? Revisiting the Diaries 10 years later, releasing in 1975. And we have that one or no?
I don't think we do.
Whoa! Oh my god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for another info dump from Lauren.
There we go.
Scandal.txt. Holy crap. Let's see. Certain events happen, change Lauren's outlook. The death of Elias. Summary of the fall has been added to your notes as well as some of the select pages. Okay, so this is
So this is why that was a 10, because
it led to this also.
To this, yeah.
I like how you were like, oh, we're not going to find anything from Swashbuckle My Heart.
Yeah.
Instead, it blew the whole game open. So you never know. Basically, I guess the beginner tip.
So here, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 intuition points out of those 10 came from that.
Yeah. So, a beginner tip for this game, if you really don't know where to start, is just spider search every proper noun.
That too, but also this. This is where you start.
Yeah, the notable retreat. So
Always start here.
We got our little achievement for getting all the notables. So
okay.
Go on.
So let's for a second. So see, that lowered the number dramatically.
Yep. I would like, if I may, to take us on a strange journey of maybe finding people pictures so we can lock them. Or no, what do you want to do? There's 3 more on Clark. You want to just finish out?
I want to chase down. Let's chase down revisiting the diary. Well, actually, let's chase down at least Clark. Then we'll do Sam and Sam.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, Clark.
Clark's married again. No Roottrees ever remarried. Interesting. Gwen divorced Wild Bill.
Just before she had her second.
Okay. So he gets up to in Starlit. Do we have Starlit?
I wonder if that's a hint to something.
Yeah, Wild Bill before she had her second. Well, maybe that's the source of the
RR versus whatever.
Yeah, maybe because he was born out of wedlock or something.
Don't know.
But no, I'm wondering, Starlit, do we have that?
We have Starlit magazine, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we might have had Silver Screen and not Starlit.
Can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to a lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward.
So what was up with why did Eli C. Presley raised Clark and Jim as brothers? Eli's marriage. Who the heck is Eli? There's 2. I know that's part of the challenge of the game, but it's like...
Because he's married to Diamond, that's the pun. Jim's
No,
marriage
it's
is
not
solid
what I
as a
meant.
rock.
I'm just like, who the heck is Eli? And
Oh, Eli M is.
I know who Eli
Miracle's
M
son.
is. Eli M is the
Eli Clark, right?
Eli Clancy, probably.
Right. So wait, where's Jim? Married to Diamond.
Jim is on the right. Jim is on the right.
Is he? Okay. James Ritchie. So this is Eli C, who raised Jim and Carl as brothers.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Right, Eli C.
Eli C. Right. That's what I was saying. I was like, who is Eli? We can play. So we have these 4 siblings. Can we figure out? We have everything but their photos. That's what I really would like to just.
Oh, but we have a photo of all of them together.
Mm-hmm. Don't maybe we can figure out.
And there's no other secondary photo, so that is the photo.
Right. So maybe we can figure out who they are.
So let's jump back to that in a minute. Revisiting the diary. It's these, right?
Yeah.
The Next Generation.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't have the red-haired lady.
So these are his.
So these are Lauren's.
These are her siblings.
Those are her siblings. So the younger one we know. So it's between the blondie and the glasses guy.
I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked like a Pop did in the old one.
Okay,
that was this one.
So that's gotta be Eli C because he's, because he looks like the dad. The dad's blonde.
Yes.
I will tell you guys how we figured this out the first time, or how I did. I said
that one looks older, like a professor. He has glasses. What a nerd!
Not even older. I was just like, this guy looks nerdy, like a professor. But I don't think I got that clue. Like, oh, he looks like Pop. Yeah, but once you get that, it's crystal clear because it looks like him. They're blonde. Cool. Nice. I always feel like we lock it in. And I'm like, okay, phew, now we can move on.
Booyah.
Booyah.
All right, real quick. Are there any optional entries we did not lock in? Does not appear to be.
No.
Okay.
We're slacking on the optionals.
We're getting close, though, on everything, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, there are some next gens that we don't have. Right?
We don't know the Zach's... How do we not know Zach's sister?
Well, what do you mean?
We know Zach's sister's name.
It's,
She has her hands full with the twins.
Gwen. That's Gwen. Gwen has her hands full with the twins.
No, Gwen... No, that's not Gwen.
No.
Gwen is the movie star.
Gwen's the movie star, yeah.
She doesn't have twins. I'm saying, how are we missing...
Wait. That is Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on. She said her name. She said blah blah has her hands full with the twins.
Right.
I saw that. I'm not making that up, right?
Yeah, no, let's go back. It's not going to be that because that's a 0.
Clark, right?
This one's a 0, so I don't think it's going to help us out.
Sorry, it was the original Clark, right?
That also has 0.
Where was the bit about the twins?
It was in the prior. It was in the non-revisit. I feel like
this is revisiting.
I feel like her name was Gwyneth or something, but I have no idea. Yes, it was in the original diary. Yes, some here, right? Passive.
I can't search for the word twins in this. Here. Zach's not a bad person after all, and his sister sees you doing a good job raising her twins.
Sneaky Lauren Roottrees.
Yeah, okay. That's
so
what
we
it
don't
was.
know. Okay, so we don't know.
Well, we don't know from that, but his sister, right, would be Morden. Do we have another Morden?
Oh yeah.
We only have one Morden left.
And I've heard them mention, and I think this is, remember we're having trouble scrolling?
Oh, maybe we might have had that and lost it. But I'm going to say housewife. She's raising twins.
Yeah.
That seems to be...
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So then, these are the only free spirits left are the two women.
We just, Gwendolyn and Gwyneth. Oh, lordy.
Yeah.
How do you tell them apart?
And then we don't know Samantha's occupation just yet.
Let's see if we can figure out Gwendolyn versus Gwyneth. That's all we're missing.
Well, let's finish with, maybe we can figure out Samantha, right? Because, Sam.
Okay. An obscure relative.
Angie. There you go. Angie is Zach's sister.
Yeah. Secret Wing Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris. The rest including Miracle's boys. There's another hint that Miracle has 2 boys.
Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy.
Uncle Junior. Is that Uncle Eli Jr.? Is that...
Well, alright.
Yes, it's gotta be.
Yeah. And that's Patsy. Oh, we don't know Christensen or Jones.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What if we Google both of them? Because I think it was Guy. Guy's wife is also Patricia.
Yeah, that was it.
But guys, they're different generations, so maybe if we...
See, this is why the inventor of Family Doku made it so that if you have the same first name, you have to be in the same family.
He saw the Roottrees family tree.
And he was like, well,
no, none of that.
F this.
No.
None of that. That's
no,
not
and there should be a rule against Gwen, Gwyneth, Gwendolyn.
And I am still in disbelief that Margolite is a real name. Hold on.
You have something EC.
Where were we? Patsy's wedding. It was complicated. Working alongside the farmhands.
Farmhands, EC and John at the Anderson farm.
Oh, right. She works at the Anderson farm.
So let's clip that. Clancy clip it.
Okay.
Sam working along, and uses her press so that she worked at the Anderson farm. So we have that.
Yeah.
Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. So we have another confirmation.
So Sam taught him how to be a mechanic.
Yeah, so it's another confirmation Eli is a mechanic. I was just going by the shirt.
Yeah.
But, the ends of the
Well, no, he also married. We saw the ad for Wilton Garage. That he married Wilton.
Oh, okay.
He married into the Wilton family.
Got it.
Yeah.
Or Wilkins or something.
Or Wilkins.
Especially.
Oh, sorry. I did not realize you were still reading that. That is my bad.
It was the other. Oh, here we go. One who works at a farm of all places.
The nerve.
Lauren's a snap.
Pshaw.
I'm starting to think I don't like these Roottrees.
I like very few of them.
I'm starting to think they're not all good people.
I keep clicking on the wrong one. So revisiting the diary. Clearly I did not know our true family history. I didn't even know Sam was a Roottree. She's a fine woman. Had the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways.
So she's married to Ernie, and her kid is Ernie Jr., right? Let's just check because I'm a little confused.
Sorry, I
That's okay.
confused myself.
Yep. Okay, Ernie, and then Ernie Jr. Okay, we have that already. So we have her occupation, right? She's like a farmer.
She's a farmerer.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Before we try for another rule of 4, we must...
Why don't you spider search the Patricias and see if anybody comes up? I mean, you just never know.
Yeah. Would you do the honors, Patricia Christensen? Whoop. Sorry.
If you've ever watched this before, you'll know that JShmoo has a terrible keyboard that I hate. Christensen Steel was a steel company in Butler County. World War II history, war effort. Kristen Steele and Patricia Christensen both are mentioned in a book review for Steamy Correspondence by Tina Angelina. Okay.
That's a name.
It is a name.
Can you paste? Control V. Yeah.
Am I a dummy?
Yes.
I don't know how to copy and paste?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You use a Mac usually?
I'm a boomer. It's just a different. It's just.
Ooh, we found all the evidence.
Ooh, nice.
High five.
All the evidence, like every single piece.
Well, all this, yeah.
Shut up! That's amazing. I don't know if that means you found all the Easter eggs too.
No, we didn't find all the Easter eggs.
Go to Steamy Correspondence. I gotta know. Someone who goes by Patch wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman who it is clear she had a romantic history with. Patch is thought by the book's author to have been Patricia Christensen, a daughter of the owner of Christensen Steel. Her nickname, blah, blah. She liked wordplay. Would have been her mid-20s, was married to an older man of no notable status. Okay, that's not helpful then. This letter was not to him. Then your daughter is mentioned theorized the letter was written to the father of a child she hid from society in some way. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. Oh, this is getting somewhere. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin. Left an outcast, forced to live a life of labor under a wicked relative.
It's like something from the Charter Children's Fable. She returns to life. Okay.
I can't stand to be apart from you. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray he has not corrupted her to know his sins.
Okay.
This
is the part where you start piecing together like the Lazarette.
Yeah, but Patricia Christensen though she's writing this to somebody else.
No, she's not writing it to her husband. She's writing it to her paramour, with whom she has a child that was spirited away to go live with his twisted twin brother.
So there's another child?
No. A life of manual labor.
So
That's her. She was sent away to live with the twisted twin.
So she wasn't... Oh, okay, I get it. So she wasn't married to Elias Jr. Elias Jr. had a...
But she'll come back to him.
Okay, well,
so then Patsy married him later, and then they were allowed to start spending time with her.
Oh, because it specifically says like she's married to someone of no notable.
Right, but she had a child with him out of wedlock, which was her. And then the chapter on her says, she's not even a root tree. Like, why is she here? And then the diary revisited said, it turns out she is a root tree. And we weren't allowed to hang out. And the other one said, we weren't even allowed to hang out with her until
there was something about Aunt Patsy.
Uncle Junior married Aunt Patsy. Then we were allowed to talk to Samantha. Yeah,
there was something about Aunt Patsy.
Yeah, so it was.
Uncle Junior, you sly dog.
Yeah, so they had her out of wedlock, but married at a later time. At which point.
So what did they do? They
reintegrated her into the family.
They just put her on the farm.
Yeah, they sent her on the farm.
Like you.
Here, and this is the other Patricia.
You're a. I don't want to say the word, but you're born out of wedlock. You go work.
Go work on the farm.
Go live with the pigs. My God.
All right, so I think that actually.
Roottrees are not good people.
Do we have any females left?
Edward.
We only have 2.
Water
All right, so that's got to be that, right? And this has got to be Walter Forsythe. Let's just search for Walter Forsythe. Would you kindly?
Sure.
I feel like we may have been able to get that more organically.
She was married to Wild Bill, so I think you have to look up. Maybe if you look up Wild Bill, maybe his name is really.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Walter. Gal and the Gang. Produced and directed by Bruce Throckmorton. Huh.
Paste, please. Alright, type Gal and the Gang. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, that's cool. I hit the wrong button, I guess, but... It would be... Why don't we look up Walter Forsythe? Or look up Wild... You want to look up Wild Bill? What's his name?
I think we had that, yeah.
Well, we found all the evidence, but we want to go back to Wild...
Yeah.
What was his name? Wild Bill Williams, right?
Yeah. I'm going to just also copy that as well.
I guess we could just get... at this point, right? You could just... Yeah, we have it, but I'd like to find it again. There we go, Forsythe.
Yeah, okay. So we had that already. We just forgot to fill it in.
Yeah, she mentioned she divorced Wild Bill.
Yes, so. And that, my friends, is why you always fill it in as soon as you know it. So then her, we just got by elimination, and I feel better about it just being the one.
But also, her name is April, and her daughter's
name is November,
and that kind of just fits in with the logic of this game somehow.
Okay. So
we didn't clip everything, obviously.
Yeah, we did not clip everything. So we have these 2 photos left, pretty much to do. But we still haven't even read all the evidence.
This is not my favorite song, though.
I can go fast forward this song.
This song something's wrong with it. It's just distracting.
Here.
Yeah, there you go.
We didn't read all this.
I like to be soothed.
Close
I like to be smoothed over like silk. Instead of going to Zach. Why did it go to Zach? Hold on. His surname doesn't match the candy. He's the firstborn son of a 5-piece. Angie's older than Zach. Oh, this is how you get another way to get Angie.
Yeah. There you go. That's another way to get Angie.
Ever the quick-witted. Maybe he wanted to go the only method. It looks like he samples the product.
Man, fat shaming.
But
gross.
that's how you identify what Zach looks like. But I think we have Zach's photo, don't we?
Yeah. Because he was also dressed in a suit. And there was another comment about something. Okay.
Did we get all the pictures? I think we
we have to go to the 5 pieces. Not 5 pieces. This picture, and we have to grab the last 2 women.
These
Boop
two.
and Boop.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Glasses Lady.
Hold on.
Is there? She looks like Stephanie.
So the Glass Lady on the left.
That one, Glasses Lady. Cause see I don't know. The son has glasses too, but no, her and her brother
and her daughter.
That's her husband, though. I'm confused. Oh no, yeah. Her and her brother and her daughter all have glasses. Yeah. And is that the one with the professor? No, it's not. Okay.
She's not. I don't know what she does though.
She's probably a housewife.
We're gonna put housewife. That is our default occupation for women, because
unless we are Google her. And Gwendolyn's the miserable one.
Okay.
Which I guess fits with. So something's wrong. The house.
Well, wait, hold on. We have Angelica Morton, housewife. We have
Gwendolyn. We know because Caroline was like, "Oh, my sister gave up all her dreams. That's why she looks miserable." So maybe Gwyneth Madsen's not a housewife.
Okay.
So let's look.
Yeah, we might be missing a bit of info about Gwyneth. In here, because we didn't read everything.
Or we could just spider search. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother. I don't know.
And her adopted grandfather.
Hold on a second.
Sam's a spitting image of Patsy's. Yeah, so Sam is Patsy's daughter.
Jet black hair and green eye. It doesn't have the thick glasses Patsy did, but it skips a generation. Her children have that covered. Right? So her children have the glasses also. So that makes sense.
Yes. So that is the correct photo.
So let's search Gwyneth Madsen.
So is she also a farmer then? Because she said has.
I guess. That's what I was going to say,
yeah,
but
it said it had the green thumb of her.
But they make it like it's. I was thinking that, but they make it like it's such a shame to be a farmer that I was like, well, maybe they wouldn't allow. Oh, look. Locked in everyone in the Next Generation photograph and locked in everyone in the Free Spirits photograph. Sweet. I like the ones with that has the peace sign and the. Ooh.
To my genealogy genie.
I didn't realize that was the end.
Locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do.
You like how we ended our last stream literally 20 minutes from the end.
Yeah.
Last 2 were optional.
Well, that's sort of the draw of it. We kept making discoveries and it got that dopamine. So I was like, you were like, I want to stop, and I'm like, I want to finish.
Okay, you gotta make sure we're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Who is EC? Farmhand. What does that mean? Who is EC?
Can you write John here?
Okay, he was the farmhands.
EC and John were the 2 farmhands together. And that's gotta be
this brony who looks like he was the twisted twin.
So I like the implication, right? What's twisted? Like someone from 1908. Why would you disown a child? If you look, so all the clues are here, right? He's the twisted twin. He was disowned. He's actually Elias Jr.'s twin brother, who's not part of the family anymore. And if you look at the evidence, right, we have evidence of his disowning.
What? Oh, nothing still.
We do. Because this is Elias and Elias.
That's the EC, yeah.
Elias Clancy,
They wouldn't.
or Edward Clancy or something.
How do we know?
But this is him because M was for Millen and that was Margolite. And then they took him out.
To put in Miracle.
Right. So M is for Melon, CE is gone, and now Miracle has been born.
CE is still there. EC is gone.
I'm sorry, EC is gone.
So
how
do we know his name though? It's probably some version of I don't think he wouldn't be another Elias.
you have Clancy Edward was the next one. So, Edward Clancy, right?
I don't know.
Huh.
But do we have any evidence to what his name is? Why don't we do look up the Anderson Maple Farm again, maybe?
Yeah.
How do we still have new stuff? Click on the new. That's weird. Nothing has any stuff left. No, we read this already. None of it has any intuition on it though, so I don't.
Here, 1 second.
Oh, here. Our names are always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So now you see where my pop's name came from.
Yeah, so it's Edward Clancy.
Okay.
I think that's what we're meant to believe, and then...
That's just dumb. I think this is a little bug that this keeps calling itself new, perhaps.
Possibly, just we haven't looked at every page. Scandal.
Huh.
Oh, here. Sam. So this is spelled out. Like,
okay.
We inferred this the first time we played, but it's spelled out right here. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul.
Okay, we confirm that's Christensen.
Yeah.
Harbored a secret romance. She became pregnant. Her father refused letters to Eli Jr. Her baby was sent to the Roottrees. Elias had her with a local farmhand known as EC. She was married off, and that was the end. Almost.
Yeah, so this was maybe being biased by slightly remembering the twist.
Patsy's husband died and was reunited with Eli Jr. finally married in their 50s. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Laura and their romantic quite appreciate this. Okay. So maybe there's more pages to this that might explain that his name's Edward Clancy. I don't think we're supposed to just...
I think you have to guess the name. That's why it's a fill-in and not a...
Okay.
I think it's Edward Clancy Roottrees, and he was in the twisted twin who was disowned because he was homosexual.
Wouldn't it have made more sense if he were the twin of Clancy Edward then? I'm just saying.
Possibly.
So, full disclosure, I know it's Edward Clancy just because I've played it before, but I don't know how you're supposed to know that.
And I don't know that you can figure out John's last name. I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know. He might be like Eloise.
What do you mean?
Like Eloise has no last name.
Oh.
Why is it that the same-sex partners don't have last names, Gabe?
Oh yeah, Eloise. I remember that.
Well, I was chatting with people on the Discord.
Wait, but we haven't done that yet on stream. Or
Eloise?
In this video, have we?
Eloise was in the last video, yeah. Eloise is Caroline's mom's partner.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she's just Eloise. And we were chatting in the Discord, and what we came up with was that we got this information from Sam is the one who, basically... We're just confirming Sam's research, and Sam just never knew Eloise's last name because she wasn't...
Yeah, that's why we had a list of names to start with.
Yeah, because Sam gave them to us, and she just didn't happen to know the last name. Here goes nothing.
Fingers crossed.
This will end the search. But first, family secrets. We're just raking up the accomplishments today. Or what is the word? Achievements.
Filled in the entire family tree correctly. We did it.
We listened to this new music. I got a little... Ooh, a little smooth jazz fanfare.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottrees?
Oh, we didn't get Miller.
Was John Miller?
I mean...
That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Now I feel bad. We should have searched Anderson Maple Farm, like I said, and tried to find John Miller. I'm gonna make you search that.
Okay. We'll find it.
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me.
Hey, Sam.
Yep, I got old.
You were a looker, Sam.
The picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottrees and John Miller.
So she ends up being raised by a root tree either way.
Or you're just
A little bit of both.
See,
that would be so funny if someone tried to do this without finding Lauren's diary.
I'm just gonna guess everything.
Hilarious.
I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning.
So, I love this. I love that they give you the evidence for each thing.
And his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
Confirmed bachelor.
Confirmed bachelor, yeah.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable.
It's almost as bad as a farmhand.
I know, right?
Bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. We decided to fix both.
Elias.
They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
It's a little extreme, don't you think?
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary. Who could blame me for being so confused that day?
Yeah, because her father's a twin to her father.
Mm-hmm.
And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new fact,
They didn't look that identical. In the pic, did they?
There was a beard.
My father at all.
Mm.
But there he is in the background. The 6th 5-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
It's really interesting.
Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or received inheritance.
That Patsy wrote like smut about it, or not smut, but like I guess
like published the erotic letters.
At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren...
I don't think we even read this time, because we had already gotten everything.
His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president.
Does it say Emmy?
It does.
That definitely says Emmy and not Ernie.
It does. That is the case.
I don't know.
Move your mouse. I'm going to take a picture so I remember to report it.
Okay.
Okay.
But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to buy a real root tree.
A real root
He nearly
tree.
ruined the company. When Ernie took
Find out more
that's
about
right.
that later.
Ernie got passed up for Guy, but then after Guy died, Ernie got it anyway.
the family billions.
Good job, Ernie.
earned about $36. They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my time.
Right, because
Oh,
of the
so
root tree
he-
guarantee, he was only taking the price of a root tree.
But he
5 pieces.
but he. Wait a minute. Oh, so I'm a little confused. How did he end up? So he wasn't getting the inheritance because he wasn't a root tree.
Right.
But then how did he end up as president?
Because when Guy died, he was the next most qualified person.
Even though he wasn't.
So he took the job even though he couldn't afford to.
Okay, so there was no company policy that you had to be a root tree. It was just a practicality.
Yeah.
Because of the salary.
He saved the company, but he because of the root tree guarantee, he had no salary.
I missed that. I missed that they hired him despite like not knowing or acknowledging he was actually a root tree.
He was Ernie Madsen was. Yeah, technically.
Ernie Sam's son.
So he was technically a
Ernie
root tree.
Jr. He
Right.
was. He absolutely was because he's Sam's son.
Yes.
Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry.
Okay, so Robbie was convicted. Okay.
Yeah.
Robbie's a criminal.
Yeah. That was the whole RR versus root tree thing. He had hurt the family.
But I thought they were trying to do the clan said trust or something.
Well, his brother tried to get him thrown out of the trust.
Okay,
Excuse me.
that's right, because he committed like a
Ron tried
crime
to have
against.
Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't.
Huh?
Robbie
You
was
read
a
her
blood
minds.
relative, even out of wedlock.
Dun, dun, dun.
First person was born out of wedlock. Second, he had done something to hurt the family.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded familiar. The Clancy Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's
Yeah.
future.
Okay. All the stuff we're discussing, she's telling us.
His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else.
They're so cute.
The Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money.
She looks a little like the scarf on her neck always lame makes her look a little bit like a farmer.
But now, I can set the record straight. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light.
Thanks, Sam.
And when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust.
Whoa!
Like
The whole share?
That's pretty good.
Whoa! Nice.
We can go research our middle-aged root people. Middle-aged root
Dude,
people.
I can buy all the Riot Girl tickets I want.
Now with my fathers, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more root trees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking.
5 minutes later.
Thanks again, and so long.
So long, Sam. Nice getting to know you.
Roll credits.
Oh, cool. We got to listen to Roll and I down to the city. So, mixed reviews. So, we were just talking about, who is the new president? We were just talking about how shitty the Roottrees are. Do you have any of them that you like? Or anyone in the whole... Ooh, and then everything changed. What's up? There's another mystery to solve. Roottree Mania is now unlocked as a new game.
So do we jump into Root Tree Mania, or do we look for Easter eggs? Or do you want to look for his Miller?
I don't know.
Hey, the title.
I'm a secret Roottree.
So
We're set for life. We're gonna be able to buy a new computer with a Pentium chip and Windows 2000. It's gonna be so amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What was it, 1996? We could buy an N64 and all the games.
Amazing. No, it's 98. We're gonna be able to get a PS1.
Whoa.
Amazing. I'm gonna
play Final Fantasy VII.
I'm gonna play Parappa the Rapper. I don't know. So I think in terms of YouTube video, we'll cut it here. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna have to catch us in another video.
Yep. That is the finale of the game, or the main game.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe. Costs nothing to subscribe. Leave comments. Let us know what other games you want to play, what your favorite part of this game was.
Let me know. I was asking JShmoo, are there any Roottrees that you do like?
Oh, Roottrees that I do
You can let us know that.
You let us know.
Comments.
I think...
I would like JShmoo's opinion. I think Brian Jones is a real one.
Brian Jones is not a Rootree.
I'm saying anyone on the whole family tree. I think Glasses, Cattrall, she seems pretty
You're
good.
just reducing everyone to stereotypes now, aren't you?
But I like Glasses. She's good. Glasses lady.
Alright, we're going to do Smash or Pass on all the Roottrees. Let's go.
That might be... I think that would be a great future stream. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to make the cards. Okay.
We're going to make that happen.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments who your favorite Roottree is, who you think is the most despicable Roottree. And your opinion may change once you've experienced the...
Yeah, definitely don't decide who the
Mania.
most despicable Roottree is until you've done Roottree Mania.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.